Hi guys, welcome to the multi-award winning Emerald House of Cars. We're a totally unique family run business on a mission to be the best car dealership in the UK. Our commitment is to give you guys the best buying experience you've ever received, whether you plan on purchasing completely online using our free next day delivery service with 7-day money back guarantee, or you're coming to the showroom to meet the team. We've made everything as easy and as transparent as possible so that you've got full confidence in choosing Emerald for your next car. A little later in the video, we'll show you how our vehicles are prepared before sale in our on-site RAC approved service centre. But for now, sit back, relax and enjoy the following video.
Hello there guys, and welcome to this quick virtual walk round of one of my all-time favourite cars, the awesome Renault Clio RS. Now you can see this one of course is complete with a black pack styling, which gives it an absolutely awesome aesthetic. In terms of performance, it's one of the most underrated cars of all time, and it's one that really needs no introduction. It's a great option when it comes to a budget friendly hot hatch, and trust me, it will blow you away. So here are the reasons you should consider it. You can see you've got your Renault LED pure vision headlights, as it says just there. You can also see you've got your checkered flag lighting down here, which is a really cool option. Front parking sensors, and you can see you've got the gloss black grille and the honeycomb all the way across, which make it look really naughty. You've got the sharp angles all the way over, and that just gives it a real nice bit of flair, and you make it look that it looks so good and so ready for the track. Moving down, you've got your multi-spoke alloy wheels here. Of course they are in gloss black, red caliper and RS branding on there as well, and they are of course the 18-inch size. You've also got extended side skirts as it's a trophy. You've got the chassis and you've got the trophy badging in black and red just there. Flared arches, short stumpy rear end, gloss black door handles, gloss black electric folding mirrors. As you can see, they've punked me and they've folded in. Black A pillar, black window surround, gloss black B pillars, and of course here you've got rear tinted privacy glass. Up top you've got an old school aerial, you've got your high level lip spoiler, rear view wiper, and the iconic rear end fit for a dream of any type. I'll let you work that one out for yourself, but it is a poster boy for the French cars. It is a super looking hot hatch, and you can see that is added with the gloss black and the twin exhaust, gloss black RS badging. And you've also on here of course got a rear view camera. Now the boot isn't actually all that bad. You can see in there you've got quite enough room to fit pretty much anything apart from the mother-in-law, but you wouldn't take her out in this because she'd be too busy moaning it's too fast anyway. It's not an electric boot, it is of course a manual boot, so you do have to pull that down. And you can see, looking round from any different angle, the RS is just mega. There's no other word for it than sensational. I mean, you could use sublime, you could use incredible, you could use excellent, you could use game changing, you could use perfection, all of which are perfectly suited to this whip. And it's not just the exterior that looks as good. No, Renault have also given you an interior that is so sick. So in terms of visual, aesthetics, tech, spec, cars that open when you touch the door, and pretty much all round charisma and charm, yeah boy, the Clio's got all of that and then some. Absolutely wicked little car. So you've got the RS badging, an embossment on the cloth race seating in red, of course red stitching, checkered flag design down the centre, leather on the outside of the bolsters, manually adjustable seats of course, and then you've got your Renault Sport on your door inlay, you've got your bass reflex speakers, you've got electric folding and adjustable mirrors, electric windows, central locking, and you've got that gorgeous 3D plastic texture all the way across onto the dash as well. On the rear you can see you've got Isofix, you've got tri-seating, really comfortable, and there is actually enough room in there for kids or rear passengers. Now what I do like about this is the attention to detail. Red seat belts again, you can see them from a mile off and they look just grand. Now here you can of course see you've got your options for your headlight range control and of course your instrument cluster lighting. You've got here the honeycomb grille inside the air vent, which is a real nice touch again, gives it that sports flair. Red chrome and of course black. Then you can see you've got that 3D texture all the way across. Not sure why I scratched it, I think it's to prove it's got texture, but it just looks wicked and really does give the Renault a great all-round feel. Got your Renault Sport badging in gloss black and chrome on there, just so you don't forget you're in something a little bit special. And then you've got your media system just here. Now in terms of turning it on, it's really simple. We do have the 2 keys somewhere on my person. You can see 2 key cards just here. Now you don't have to put them in, but I would recommend so you don't lose them or forget them. Put one in there, foot on the brake, press the button, and there you go. Starts up first time and sounds epic. You can see on here we've got the music that's a bit too loud at the minute, but you've got the nice old school display here, analog clocks with a grey face on the left hand side for your revs, white and red contrast font and needling, and black face with a red and white contrast font and needling for your fuel gauge. In the middle you've got your miles an hour, you've got your park, obviously what gear you're in because it's an auto. Renault Sport badge, which if you click RS drive you can see illuminates, and you hear the sport mode change. And then you've also got your messages just up here. Now to change what you're seeing on the messages on the edge of the right hand stalk, you can click it, you can see mileage 14,007, absolutely stupendously low mileage. Now bad messages, you can set your tyre pressures, get your average, get your distance up, your range of fuel, your current MPG, and your average your fuel, and there you go. Going down from there on the back, before we get on to the auto lights, which I've just gone, so we'll do them first. Auto lights, you've got paddle shift. Yes you have, boy. You've got the most engaging, immersive, fun way of driving an automatic. You've got the extended paddle shifters on as well, so you can drive it really easy, really simple, and you're in total control of when the rate of change goes in terms of your gearbox, meaning you can drive it like a hoon or you can drive it nice and elegantly. We know which one you're going to be. Behind that you've got your auto wipers as well. Now the steering wheel, of course, in Renaults a lot of people think they're plasticky and cheap. Wrong. 12 o'clock marker with a red, of course, Napa leather, black leather with a red stitching, half perforated on the grip areas for ease of comfort, and then you've got the concave base. It's not flat bottom, which is a shame, but you've got the concave base, chrome pearl red, RS badging, absolute gangster level. Cruise control is on there as well. And then what you can see, we move around, you've got your hazard lighting, you've got your central locking, and you've got your home options for your car settings, and you've got your home menu just here. Now on there, on the R-Link system, you can see you've got navigation first and foremost, really effective, and because of where it's placed and it sits behind it, there's no glare and minimal sort of feedback from the sun that's booming in at the moment. You can also see you've got DAB on there, and you can click on these to bring up all the different options. We've got the update that's failed, which we need to redo, and you can see here you've got the awesome RS monitor, brings up a great graphic, and it really is for all the track heads. Now on this, I'm not going to go through all of them, I'm simply going to scroll through them. You can see you've got all your different options that are customizable for race or track. In terms of an in-depth setup for a track car or a road car in terms of performance and monitoring, this is probably the most in-depth I've ever known, and that includes new modern day Golf R's, RS3s, RS6s. This literally has everything and anything you would want to know if you were intending to take this on a track, or if you were using it just as a modified car. You can also see it gives you tips and options on there of how to drive it properly, which is really helpful. Now if I click on the menu, you can see nav, multimedia, radio, media, pictures, video settings. If I click on the radio, you can see you've got DAB and you've got FM and AM as well. And if I go on the home menu, we'll just go everything back on the home menu, it's much easier. You can see up there you've got Bluetooth telephone as well, so you can click on that, add device, and you're good to go. You've also got your temperature and your time down there as well. If I click back on menu, I can scroll across services, I can go on there. You can see you've got Coyote, R-Link, all different options, Renault Assistance if you really want that. If I click on the menu again, go on vehicle, I can go on the settings, and I can change parking assistance, the auto lock and driving style indicator as well. Really, really cool little media system. Got the aircon just here, and of course you can see I've got the single zone air conditioning just here, temperature on the left hand side where you automatically control it. I've got aircon on or off. I can change the recirculation. I can turn the fan down, as you can see there, using the right hand dial. Heated front, heated rear screen, and where the air is portrayed into the cabin. Moving down, start stop button, and of course your key card holder. You've also down there got your SD card, 12 volt charger, USB and auxiliary port, further storage. Then you've got the wicked looking, wickedly functional automatic gearbox. Now to use it, similar to the DSG, lever on the back, press it down, and you can see now you're in neutral or you're in drive. Now you can see on there the A means auto, meaning you're in drive. Flick it across, and now you're in M, which is manual, meaning you change your gears up and down using the shifter itself. So if you're making good progress, good speed, change up, change up, change up. You want to come down, change up, change down. Really, really simple. It's such a nice, easy flowing gearbox as well. I know that sounds daft being an auto, but some of them are quite awkward and there's ways to put them. This is just straight up or straight down. Now reverse, you'll know, 1, because it beeps, 2, you've got an R in there, and 3, you got your front and rear sensors with your reverse camera as well. Gearbox itself, of course, is finished in perforated leather on the grip area for comfort, chrome red, satin chrome, and then of course you've got your Napa leather with red stitching and your EDC livery just on there. You've got your RS drive mode, which of course if you press it, use Renaultsport, you have sport mode come on, and you hear your exhaust note takes a different tone through the speakers, and it just sounds fantastic. Cruise control down here, storage, little fold up cup, dual cup holder, second cup holder, old school girl puller as we like to call it, the old bird puller, the manual handbrake for plenty of skids and fun, Napa leather, red stitching, and of course that accompanies the rest of the ludicrously tasty, yep, it's not Special K, it's the Clio RS. Absolutely sublime. And what's even more sublime for you is really deliver that in abundance. So what we're going to tell you now is that this car has of course passed the 128 point Emerald check prior to retailing. Now what that means is that this car has been given a thorough and meticulous cosmetic and mechanical prep prior to this video being made at our on-site RAC approved workshop. All the questions we asked of this Clio, you can see the answers on the vehicle advert under vehicle inspection sheet. We've also given it an oil and filter service just to ensure there's no confusion or cross-contamination on any products that have been used in the past. Now, as we are the recipient of the 2021 award for Used Car Retailer in the Year, and we are globally known as probably the best car dealership in the UK, and it comes as no surprise our finance options are just as good and comprehensive. We can offer you packages from as little as 7.9% with many of our market leading partners in the finance industry. Big Tom just there will happily take any inquiries on the Clio RS, as he is also probably the best salesman in the UK. Now, all jokes aside, if you do have any questions about the video, the car, the way Emerald work, get in touch, give us a call, and we'll be more than happy to help. For me, it's a great big thank you for watching the video, and whoever buys this, you are in for such a treat. Absolutely bonkers, absolutely brilliant, and I'm absolutely jealous of the fact you're going to take it. Thank you very much. Greg, he's out of here.
One of the most important factors when buying a used vehicle is figuring out who to trust. Buying a car is a massive financial commitment, and you need to be 100% confident in the company that you choose. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google, Facebook and Auto Trader, hundreds of video testimonials, and the jewel in the crown are the multitude of awards we've won over the past number of years, including UK Independent Dealer of the Year, Independent Community Dealer of the Year, and most recently, Used Car Retailer of the Year. Integrity and transparency are really important to us at Emerald in how we conduct our business. We're the only dealership with a multi-award winning weekly YouTube show which pulls back the curtain and lets you see the inner workings of how a car dealership operates. We cover all aspects of the day-to-day running, from buying, selling, sourcing, after sales, and of course everything that goes on over at our RAC approved workshop.
Every one of our cars undergoes a 128 point vehicle inspection by our team of experienced technicians. Any item that aren't up to our approved standards, we rectify and replace parts needed with manufactured approved parts. We also service every car and put a fresh MOT on ready for its next owner. When we are happy the car is in A1 mechanical condition, over it goes to our body shop for paint correction or wheel refurbishment, then finally onto our detailing team. Essentially, we want to ensure that when the car reaches its new owner, it's at its very best. For the road ahead, we've got you covered with a comprehensive 90-day warranty, which can be extended for 1, 2 or 3 years, depending on your preference. We are proud to be partnered with the market-leading warranty providers that match up to our own high standards, providing customers with genuine support when they need it.
We've also got you protected for all unfortunate circumstances, such as having your car written off or stolen throughout your time owning the vehicle. We're really pleased to be able to offer a great RAC, gap and return to invoice insurance product, keeping you safe long after you've left our showroom.
If you are local to us and want us to take away the headache of keeping your car well maintained, our service plans could be just the ticket for you. Payable monthly and carried out in our fully equipped RAC approved garage, every service comes complete with a free health check to keep you and your vehicle safe and secure on the journey ahead, and also protect the future value of your car by maintaining that all-important service history.
And when it comes to protecting your car's interior and exterior against stains, scuffs, contaminants, all of our encompassing Guardex paint and fabric protection ensure the aesthetic appearance of your new vehicle remained unaltered and improved to an almost better than new finish. It's a great opportunity to protect against the best and worst that Mother Nature has to offer.
And last but not least, if you do need to take out finance for your new vehicle, we have a panel of over 35 lenders, including Santander, with rates as low as 7.9% APR, always guaranteeing you the lowest possible interest rate. For a free finance check, which won't affect your credit rating, click the finance tab on our website to fill out a 2-minute application that lets you know beforehand what your monthly payments are likely to be. We've got loads of PCP, HP and lease options available depending on your personal preference and budget. So if you want to speak to me or my team of finance experts for any help and advice, please don't hesitate to pick up the phone. We're here to help.
Our goal at Emerald is not just to sell cars, it's about creating lasting relationships and customers for life. But don't just take our word for it. Here's what some of our customers had to say about their very own Emerald experience.
And how would you rate us out of 10? 10 being probably the best car dealership in the UK.
Definitely 10. Oh, I'd definitely say 10.
I'm going to say 10. 10.
10, obviously.
10.
10, I suppose.
Definitely a 10.
I would give you a 10.
It's got to be a 10.
I'd give you a 10.
Well, it's obviously a 10, isn't it?
Obviously a 10.
Mate, more than 10.
Can I say 11?
Straight million. Straight million.
Way more than 10.
I would say 10.
Oh, I'd go as far as saying 11.
Definitely a 10.
10, yeah.
A 10.
I can say 10.
In the 11.
Well, it's got to be a 10.
Definitely a 10. If I could give you more than a 10, I definitely would.
I'd definitely say a 10.
10. I'd give you a 10.
I'd give it a solid 10.
I would say 10.
10 out of 10.
I'll give you a 10 then. Sounds
Give us a 10.
10. And I'll give you a 10 out of 10.
Gotta be a 10.
I'd give you a 10.
I would rate you a 10. 10 out of 10, 100%. It's gotta be 10 out of 10, isn't it?
That's an easy one, isn't it? It's 11.
11 out of 10.
I'll give you 10. Because I came back, didn't I? And I'll be back again.